Hi, I'm Sandy.
And I'm Paul, and we're aboard Sea Oasis. We always enjoyed outdoor activities and exploring, and so now we're spending time exploring in the San Juan Islands, as well as Canada, and eventually Alaska.
So welcome aboard.
Hi, welcome back. We're glad you're here. Today our journey takes us down the San Juan Channel, across the Haro Strait, and into the Causeway Marina in the inner harbor of Victoria. Victoria is a beautiful city on Vancouver Island that has a distinct vibe all its own. This capital of British Columbia is well known for outdoor activities due to its mostly mild climate. Average rainfall is 23 inches per year, which is less than Seattle. Their tourism season spans from May through mid-September, which is their warm season, where temperatures range from a low in the 50s to a high in the low to mid-60s. The rest of the year is filled with days with average temperatures of low in the high 30s to a high of 50. Many tourists, like ourselves, arrive by boat or cruise ship. Our first clue of Victoria's popularity was a large cruise ship docked in the harbor full of anxious tourists like ourselves, waiting to begin exploring all there is to see and do there. Victoria is the home of Buchart Gardens, formal gardens tucked here and there around the city and parks, afternoon teas, entertainment, wonderful food and restaurants, a museum with an IMAX theater with a surprise on the top floor, and finally, one of the most unusual forms of entertainment I think I've seen yet. It's charming and unforgettable, which you will see today from a front row seat. And, as a bonus, almost every place we'll show you is well within walking distance from the harbor, with a couple of exceptions, and I'll tell you about those as they come up.
One of the cute things that Paul and I saw are these houses you can see, and they float. It's kind of like Sleepless in Seattle, the floating house, and it's quite it's kind of an unusual way to live, but these little houses are really cute, and they're colorful, and they're right here at the harbor. They don't really go anywhere, they stay put, but it's actually someone's home.
Victorian architecture can be spotted up and down the streets, and they work very hard to preserve it, as in this example found at St. Andrew's Roman Catholic Cathedral, designed in 1892, and let's not forget Craigdarroch Castle. Victoria is practiced and ready for tourists, and they do their best to capture your attention and make you smile. Entertainers line sidewalks and stairwells of the inner harbor ready to sing, dance, perform magic, play instruments, or just surprise you for your enjoyment. Paul arranged it where we would arrive early enough to dock at a great spot in the harbor right across from the Empress Hotel. Our first stop was for afternoon tea at the Pendray Tea House. If you've never experienced this British tradition, you should absolutely do so. But let me warn you, it is a bit pricey.
This is a popular fish place in Victoria that we saw last year and just were too hungry to wait in line. Right now the line is pretty short, and it's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's why anytime from 11 on, and then around dinner again, this line is very, very long. So long, in fact, that in order not to discourage people, they write on the sidewalk, if you can see past my shadow here, that it's 32 minutes wait at this board. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boards, and it turns into a 24-minute wait. So pretty cool that they do that. So if you're in Victoria at the harbor, you'll want to come to the fish and chip place. It's called Redfish Bluefish, and it's very, very good. As long as I'm recommending things, Nautical Nellie's is right here. It's a good place.
As I mentioned earlier in this vlog, one of the most charming displays of entertainment, I think, is the Water Taxi Ballet. Yes, you heard me correctly. The Water Taxi Ballet. I know you'll enjoy it.
It was worth waiting for, right?
Series are pleased to present you today their world-famous water ballet. June and Victoria Harbor Ferries and their world-famous water ballet. Let's have a big hand for those captains doing a fantastic job today. They will be performing Saturdays and Sundays at 10:45 a.m. throughout the summer. Thank you all. Have a great day.
I mentioned the Craigdarroch Castle earlier, and it is open for touring. However, this was an attraction that we decided to take a cab instead of walking 1.7 miles from the harbor. Here's the very quick and abbreviated history of the castle. Robert and Joan Dunsmuir built the Victorian castle between 1887 and 1889. Unfortunately, Robert never lived in the home as he died in '89. Robert had verbally promised his two sons, James and Alex, his entire estate and business holdings. It seemed only fitting, as these two had worked for the family business all of their lives, and they were now in their 30s. However, he actually left it all to his wife, Joan. Joan and her 8 daughters are against the 2 sons after his death. Alex died on his honeymoon, which left only James to continue the fight. This quarrel resulted in Joan suing James, which was reported as far as the New York Times. If you have children with you on your trip, a fun activity would be to see how many of the life-sized bronze hands they can spot. There are 12 of them, referred to as the Hands of Time. These celebrate 150 years of the history in Victoria. These sculptures are scattered in sometimes unexpected places, so keep a sharp eye on your goal. And finally, I want to recommend Pagliacci's restaurant. It was recommended to us by a friend, and the food there was fabulous. And my best tip, go early. They get quite a line there, so if you don't want to wait, you want to go early. And it's within walking distance of the harbor. It's Italian food, and the bread was just so good I could hardly stop eating it to make room for my dinner. So please try it out if you get a chance. You'll love it.
We appreciate everyone who watches our channel, and in order for our channel to succeed and grow, we just ask everyone that enjoys it to please subscribe.
Please hit the subscribe button underneath the video or on any screen of the video to subscribe. And hit the bell so that you'll be notified when a new video is released. You didn't talk. Thanks for watching. See you next time.